Joe, if you're listening, you stupid fuck. He looks like one of those guys from Long Island that wants to be a white rapper, but he's 30-something years old, lives in his parents' basement with the droopy cap and the whatever, but he thinks he's Howard Stern, and he's got a cool way of talking in the microphone, and he's a shock jock or whatever, and somehow or another he accumulates followers on Twitter. It's fucking pathetic. So please, nobody listen to anything involving a guy named Joe Cronin, because it's just so fucking sad.
What's up, everybody? We got lots of news, man. We got big-time news on just about everything under the sun. We got AEW Forbidden Door coming up. Like I said, I have a bombshell about CM Punk, and you guys are all going to know exactly what I'm talking about come Friday. So it is pretty good. You know, oh, boy. Friday, it's going to be nuts. Friday, it's going to be a bombshell, bro. The CM Punk is going after people legally in a incredible bombshell that we'll talk about for what and who and what's going on. We're going to read over some of the letter, and we're going to read over some of what's going on with Punk. That's a big time announcement. I'm going to talk about it probably Saturday. So Saturday, I will talk about exactly what CM Punk is doing as far as what he is doing, who he's doing it to, and we will read exactly what that's about. But I will tell you, you've heard it here first. Before it gets out to anybody else, before you read about it on the dirt sheets anywhere, before you see it anywhere, you're going to see what happens Friday night. I think Dirty Sheets are going to have it there. It's going to get real dirty under there, man. It's going to get real nasty, to be honest. You know, on the Dirty Sheets. You know, maybe I will let you guys know when that's happening. I will have clips. This is a big, crazy ass legal thing that's about to happen with CM Punk. He's lost it. He's going full Catman, if you know what I mean. Full Catman coming. Man, he's going after. I can't even. I don't want to say anything else. Saturday, I will talk about it. I can't say anything else right now. But CM Punk is a bomb. This is going to be a huge controversy. That's going on with CM Punk right now outside of wrestling. But anyway, going back to wrestling, so I'll just tease that. Remember what you heard here, because it's coming, and it's going to be big, and it's going to be crazy, and it's going to be legally ugly, I think. Legally ugly. It's going to get crazy. You heard it here. Trust me. Saturday, we'll go over it. Friday, it might make the news. Saturday morning, it might make the news. If it doesn't, I will make sure to be fully on it on Saturday. So it will be a very, very interesting weekend, to say the least. And that's all I'll say. But you know what type of people CM Punk is. You know what I mean? You know what CM Punk's background is. You know what those type of people do. You know what I mean? And what they'll do for money. For the money. You know what people like CM Punk do for the money. You know, they'll do anything, bro. They'll do anything. Wait till you see this, bro. You'll see. Boy, it's going to be big. Friday night. What the fuck did I just say to Ghost from the Coast? What up, Ghost? How you doing, man? How's everybody doing tonight? What'd you think of Forbidden Door Go Home show? What did you think tonight? We're going to talk about it. Let me get the poll up in the chat. The donation link is pinned to the top of the stream. If you guys want to donate there, go ahead. AEW Dynamite poll is coming up now, so you guys will be able to vote and tell me what you thought about Dynamite tonight. Let me see. We'll see what you guys have to say about the poll. You know, usually we get about 150 to 500 votes. I mean, that's a pretty wide spectrum, open spectrum of everything. But, you know, I'll wait till we usually have about 200 votes at least or so, and we'll see what happens and is said at that point. What did you think? Vote now. Love to hear what you guys have to say. Large tornado destroyed the town of Matador, Texas. Nothing left in the town. Oh, my God. Are you serious? Dude, what is going on? Every time we come on the air, some fucking crazy tragedy happens. Jesus. Well, to be fair, there was 8 people that lived there anyway, right? I don't know. I don't know how many people live there, but it's terrible no matter what. The submarine thing doesn't look too very good either. Last night we heard there was knocking on the sub, and they were following, you know, some kind of a code, and they still haven't found the sub from what I know, so... But that it must be on the surface because there were surface buoys that picked up the tapping. So how terrible would it be, man, if they surfaced as a submarine to the top of the surface and then they just didn't get located in time and they died because they couldn't get out of the thing because it's bolted shut, which is ridiculous. Let me go back up to the top real quick. Bryan, we have a lot of people in the chat that said a lot of things. Forbidden Door is going to be a 5-hour pay-per-view, says Luis Urdaneta. Yeah, this thing very well could be a 5-hour pay-per-view, man. If they give everybody like 1 million hours to do the flippy-floppy bang-bang, you know, if we're going to get the flippy-floppy bang-bang all night long, which we probably will because it's going to be all about New Japan Pro Wrestling and trying to one-up everybody and everybody trying to prove that they're the nastiest, crazy bastard, flip-floppity fudge packer. Like, I mean, you know what I mean? We know what's going to happen. It's going to be a big New Japan-style slock. I mean, Ishii is there, so we're going to get some kind of brutality punching fight with him and Moxley. You know, just chops and slaps and kicks and stabs and guttural chest pumps and bumps and kicks and pushes. I mean, punches and stiff shots and clotheslines that the guys stand up for and lariats, standing lariats and just whatever, bro. It's going to be crazy. You know what I mean? Brian Alex, I don't know what you're talking about, bro. How you doing, dude? What up, Baxter? How you doing, man? We got Kite Lime in the chat. Shout out to everybody who became a patron. Patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show on Patreon. Thank you. We're closing in on 130 patrons. We need 130, guys. Come on. We can do it. Adam Cole tonight. Adam Cole, for some reason, nowadays, when he cuts promos, man, like, it's like part of me loves it, and then the other part of me finds some of it cringe. I don't know why. It's weird because I like Adam Cole. I'm kind of an Adam Cole guy. I like Adam Cole for the most part. But there are just some parts, I don't know why, of Adam Cole promos recently that I find, like, he goes into cringe territory. I don't know why, man. Like, before, I really liked him, and I thought it was good. But, like when he says it's story time with Adam Cole, baby, like, I find it really cringy. Does anybody else? Because, it's weird because that's the thing I used to like when he said that. I was like, oh, yeah, here we go. You know? But now I just find it cringy. Kind of like when Cody Rhodes first came out a couple months ago in WWE, and there was obviously some stuff going on, and he went, so what do you guys want to talk about? You know, and he was like, But then, like, he started saying that every week, and it's, like, really cringy for some reason now and weird, and he should stop that because just because a thing that he said caught on once or even twice doesn't mean that automatically that now needs to become some kind of catchphrase because it just never works every week. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't work when you come out and say it every week. If you come out every week and say, hey, so what do you guys want to talk about? Nobody really knows exactly. Like, or like, it just doesn't need to be said. So it doesn't work. And so when Adam Cole comes out almost every single time now and says, it's a story time with Adam Cole, baby. It's like people, it's just like, why are you saying this? Listen, I'm being a bit of a downer. I apologize. Maybe I'm just not in, like, maybe I need 2 beers before I watch wrestling from now on. You know what I mean? And maybe it's babyface Adam Cole. I don't know. The Hardy Boys kicking off AEW Dynamite tonight. This place is popping. This place is ready to go. It's an iconic song. It's an iconic, legendary Hall of Fame team. Somebody in the crowd has a sign that says GOAT. Put an S on that for the Hardys. Here they are, Jeff and Matt Hardy, the Hardy Boys, on Wednesday Night Dynamite. Does it get any better than this? This place is reeling right now. And the Gunn brothers in here, a tag by Matt to Jeff Hardy. And Jeff gets a pretty big ovation from the crowd. Double team elbows, and there's the synchronicity of the Hardy Boys. How about that, Taz? Well, I'm a big fat fuck. Coffee. Sorry. I just wanted to make fun of Taz for a minute. But I like you, Taz. I'm sorry. You ever hear this? I apologize, bro. I'm messing with you. I live in my own basement. I wish Jim Cornette was in AEW. That'd be fun. Wouldn't it be really fun if Jim Cornette was there? Wouldn't it be great, guys, if Jim Cornette was in AEW and Jim Cornette became the commissioner of AEW, or Jim Cornette became the owner of AEW? Wouldn't it be great if somebody from the network, or somebody from, or even Tony Khan's father came out and said, son, you're doing a great job, but here's the thing, you use all the money, and of course I invested so much in the company. It's not even how Tony Khan's father talks. I don't know what I'm doing right now. And he goes, but here's what I have done, Tony, because I own half the company, I must now step in. You know, you've done a great job getting us to this point, but week after week, it's, you know, we are the same. Successful, but not domination. So I went out, and I have already talked to you about this, that I am in governed the power because I have part owner of this entire company. And I will never make another decision in this company at this point, but there is one decision I now am coming in to step in and make. And that is that we need to put someone in charge of everything. You cannot do it all in the back. You know, you see what has happened, Tony. You can't run the production, run the cues, run the timing and the commercials and the everything else there, and then try to make all the matches. So I have now given full power and control of talent and matchmaking and head booker, and I have now made him head commissioner of AEW, the general manager of AEW, Jim Cornette. Wouldn't it be great? And if Tony Khan was like, Tony Khan's did his eyeballs thing where his fucking eyeballs like blew out of his head, and then out comes Jim Cornette, and Jim Cornette just does a big fucking, yeah, he's fucking booed. They're booing Cornette. Like, and Cornette is just full Vince McMahon from 1998, you know? And Cornette, and Tony's like, Dad, Tad, I don't think you know who this guy is. I don't think he doesn't even like this company. Like, he hates on everybody here. Like, he slanders us every week. You can't put him in charge of everything. That's exactly why he's the man for the job, Tony. Like, oh my God, bro. And then he's like, well, hell no, Tony. Like, fucking, oh my God, bro. What? Would that not be amazing? Nobody would see it coming. Come on, guys. Let's go to the donations. Listen, guys, the only thing that keeps my show on the air is you guys and the donations. The haters try to take me down. The haters don't want me to get donations. The haters hate when you donate. And God, I think the wrestling people don't like it either, to be honest. So let's go and piss some of them off now, and let's play some donations and see what you guys have to say tonight about AEW Dynamite. Forbidden Door's on its way. Even though I'm not the biggest New Japan guy anymore, to me, even though I am not the biggest New Japan guy at all, and I don't really watch that much anymore at all, it did feel pretty big and cool tonight. And part of that is because you had guys that I am very familiar with in New Japan, like Okada. I mean, basically, their John Cena showed up here tonight. You know what I mean? Okada showed up tonight. Ishii showed up tonight. Ishii is like, you know, the Tank Abbott Stone. I wouldn't say Stone Cold, but like he's just a brutal brick house. You know, he's the Eddie Kingston of New Japan, but I would say he's a bigger guy in New Japan. You know, he's just an absolute tank beast out there. He's known for being in these slugfest, brutal, just pulverizing, stiff matches, almost like these tough guy matches. And you know, and Okada is so like Shawn Michaels and Kenny Omega, and you know, with the star power right now of sort of a Cena type of thing. So if you don't know a lot of these guys, I understand. I don't know a whole ton that's going on right now in New Japan either, but what I do know is it did feel big when some of those guys came out to me, only because I've been watching most of these guys now for 10 years or more or whatever. And so, but some of the newer guys and some of the guys, if you don't know who they are, I can understand. I wonder how it felt for people who really don't know anybody. Now, maybe you've heard of Okada, and you kind of know a little bit about him, but you don't know almost anybody else. So I wonder how it is for those people who are super casual and, you know, you've heard of these things a little bit, but you don't really care. So I wonder how it hit you guys. I would say my interest in New Japan Wrestling is probably a 4 out of 10 at this point. You know what I mean? I almost don't watch it at all, but at least I'm familiar with a lot of these guys, so it did feel kind of fun. You know, but for people that don't know any of these people, what type of level of fun are you having? That's my question for anybody out there who's a kind of new or doesn't watch New Japan or only knows one of them or nobody. But for the diehards out there, for the people that at least casually have watched New Japan here or there every year or so, or once in a while, or maybe you see Wrestle Kingdom every year at least or something like that. You know, I think those people are going to connect with this obviously a lot better and a little bit better than a lot of other people. And I would estimate that about 200,000 to 300,000 people potentially might be out there interested in this in the North America at least. Oh shit. Ladies and gentlemen, it's one of the men that funds this show, my buddy, the Soundwave 92. Yo, Soundwave, how you doing, man? If you guys want to donate tonight, the link is pinned to the top of the channel. You guys can click that link to use Streamlabs, or you can use Super Chat function down below. Use the membership button, whatever. But right now, I want you to give me your rating of AEW, vote in the chat, and give me those turkeys. Hit me with those turkeys.
Thanksgiving was a little bit different. Instead, those turkeys ate us. They cuddled us apart. First they ate our nuts, and then they might eat our butts. Yeah, the turkeys ate us. What if the turkeys ate us?
Yo, Branulus, how you been, dude? What the fuck, bro? Branulus in the chat, dude. By the way, guys, please, we need new $25 producers on Patreon. Now let's eat some turkey. Oh, man. This fucking donation kills me. Dude, I don't remember where I found this gift, but it tore me up, dude, the first time I saw it. So we are going to get to it, too. We're going to show it. By the way, big news about CM Punk. Like I said, a bombshell is about to drop Friday night about CM Punk, guys. Big-time legal action is coming. Big-time legal action is coming. CM Punk has hired lawyers. They're sending out notices. You're going to find out what that's about on Saturday. This is crazy. CM Punk is butthurt big time about a lot of things. You're going to hear about it soon. From me.
Forbidden Door is looking like a solid PPV, but I have to admit Okada, when he shows up, he really feels like a megastar even out in New Japan. The Owen Hart tournament is already setting up Joe vs. Punk and Hobbs vs. Starks. 7 Tints can't wait for this weekend.
Yo, Soundwave 92, you are the top dog of this stream, bro. You're the top donator, Soundwave92. The first donation coming through from Soundwave. You got to give it to him. You at least got to give it to him, man. He's not joking. It's true. Okada does feel like a megastar when he comes out there, man. And the crowd, obviously, because they pop for him, they think he is a star because he is the top star. They know he's a star, so they're giving him that sort of respect, which is translating that to the TV audience as well, which is what you want. So, yeah, man, Okada does. He really comes off big. He feels big. He is big, and it translates in America that he's that big, too. So that's great news for Okada for this Forbidden Door show. And probably, for New Japan, the fact that in America, their top guy does, is recognized. People do know who he is, and things blow up. You know what I mean? Kite Lime is like, Joe started to use CNN buzzwords. The reason why I'm not telling you what is going on with CM Punk yet exactly is because it's not my job to break the story. It's not my information. It's somebody else's, and I'm going to wait till the story drops. But I am telling you, dude, Friday night, whether you love him or you hate him, whether you love him or you hate him. And listen, guys, I fought with this guy for 3 years on Twitter. In fact, I think he even might have been the guy that got my Twitter banned at one point, one of the guys that got me banned. I think he did. I don't remember, but I remember we were very angry at him. He was he's done some questionable things. Me and him have been, have fought before, but we sort of get along now. I don't agree with him on everything, but Dirty Sheets, Bill Bahati, there is something coming from him on Friday at some point that is a bombshell. I've already seen it, so I know it's a bombshell. It is a absolute unprecedented situation with CM Punk and what he's doing to many people, potentially, allegedly, for what they've said about him. And we're gonna have all the details. We're gonna have what he's doing. I mean, dude, this is crazy. There's so much to talk about and to read from based on what I've seen. But it will be announced all of what is happening exactly and some other key things too. This is a multi-layered situation, and Bill is gonna have, whether you love him or you hate him, he's gonna have this. It's happening, and he knows it, and I've seen the proof, so I know it's up. I already know it's real. So yeah, we'll see what he has to say about that when he breaks this story and when he gives his testimony about what's going on here, and then I will follow up on Saturday with reacting to the details once they're public. So get ready for that. And it will be something very interesting to talk about. And it is kind of crazy. And it is for dead serious. So it's going to be interesting to see. And that's my big tease for what CM Punk is doing that we'll talk about Saturday. And that, Bill Bahati, Dirty Sheets will have. And that being said, let's go back to the donations and see what you guys are saying about tonight's Dynamite, which was okay tonight. I just think it was such a focus on Forbidden Door that it was all right. And we will be covering Forbidden Door, of course, this week. Sunday night will be a big night here on the show. Forbidden Door. I'm on vacation, guys, so this Sunday night will be big. It will be the 25th of June, which I'll be covering it all night, all day, whatever. It's going to be a show, man. We're going to talk about it. I hope everybody watches Forbidden Door. I hope everybody's here for it. I think we're going to have a pretty good time. And Soundwave92, thank you for the $29 turkey donation.
Super Chat Party.
Jay and Joe's World.
I think either Goldberg or CM Punk will be Sting's and Darby's partner. What do you think?
Man, I think it could be I think it will be Goldberg. I think it might be Goldberg, Jay and Joe's World, because who else? I mean, but then again, what if it's nobody really? Because, we've seen them be like, oh, here's the big name, and people are just like, what? So it's hard to say, man. I would think a guy like this and a big announcement, like somebody who's going to be big coming out, is going to be somebody big. You know what I mean? But, I mean, even tonight, they were like, oh, the partner's Ishii, Ishii. And it was like, oh, and like many people were just like, what? Now, I know who Ishii is. I was like, oh, shit, cool. And a lot of people in the audience were cool. But a lot of people went, what? So this, to me, is going to be something pretty big. So I think it's going to be him. Sammy Bear King. I'm going to read the chat for a second. For the people that don't have any money to donate, I do want to read the chat for a second. If you guys want me to read something, say something, try to donate it. $5, $10, $2, whatever you got to do. Super chat it, or you can use the link on the above in Streamlabs. I will definitely read it then, but I will read the chat so we can get it. I know there's a lot of people don't have a lot of money, so I'll try to read the chat a little bit here so we can get the people that, you know, can't be affording to drop $1 even. You bunch of peasants. I'm going to do with that. What was the girl that we used to know that was on the show once? She was on my show, and then we raided her, and she makes fun of her audience if they don't donate to her. She's like, you're a bunch of fucking poor pieces of shit. You can't give $1. You can't give me $3. Like, you can have a cup of coffee, but you can't give me $3 for entertaining you for an hour. Like, you're a fucking loser. Get out of my chat. What's her name? Bad Bunny. That was her name. Her name is literally Bad Bunny, like the rapper Bad Bunny. Remember that, guys? And then she became big. She blew up after that. We all met her. We met her and raided her by accident years ago when she was, like, very small. And then she, like, blew up right after that several times. This was, like, 6 years ago or 5 years ago when we raided her. That was crazy, bro. And she, like, talks shit to her audience. She, like, shames them into donating something to her. It's crazy. And then she was an Opie and Anthony right-wing, like, say anything, I love Howard Stern, offensive type of person. Now she's a super woke person who's, like, crazy left. And you know why that is? Because it's all an act. She's fake, bro. It's all an act. She found out that she could make more money off of liberals than off of Republicans. And since Twitch caters to liberals and left-wing, she went full left-wing. I've thought about doing it. I got to be honest, bro. I've thought about doing it, like redoing my channel and basically being like, oh, I'm full liberal and like whatever. Because those people, for some reason, they donate more. I don't know what it is. The Republicans, they don't seem to donate as much. I mean, they do, but they don't at the same time. But then again, I know a lot of people that donate to me who are more right-leaning and independent, but I don't know, bro. It's just something that she figured out. She was like, oh, man, like, I'm going to go full left-wing because if you're in the middle, you piss off everyone. And if you're right-wing, you know what I mean? People, I don't know what it is, but she switched politically on purpose just to get money. It's crazy, bro. She's not even real. She's just crazy, bro. It's fucking crazy. It's one of the greatest scams I've ever seen, ever, bro. Sometimes I pop in on her on Twitch, and I'm like, Jesus, this is so fake, dude. She's just doing this. Like, oh, my God. Like, it's crazy, bro. It's brilliant, actually, when you think about it. That's pretty smart. It's pretty smart, guys. I'm an independent at this point, so you don't got to worry. But it's like, bro, you don't get anywhere unless you pick a side and you go full blast into that side. But, yeah, for some reason, the Republicans, they're probably because they're out making money. You know, right-wing conservative people are more likely out making money and stuff as opposed to simping on some chick with titties. I guess. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. I'm just guessing. Let's go back to the chat. Joe, the Celtics traded for Porzingis. Really? I didn't know the Celtics made a big trade today. Oh, yeah, Dwelsh actually did tell me about it earlier, but I didn't really read it. Dude, you know what? Boston sports right now are dead to me. I can't deal with Boston sports. Like, after what the Bruins did, after what the Celtics did, the way the Red Sox are, and what happened with the Patriots, dude, Boston sports are really dead right now. I don't think I can deal with it. I'm going to watch football, but that's only because the FanDuel. You know, I'm going to be playing on FanDuel like $3 every week at least to try to make some, you know, that's about it. Texas Chode House, what up, Bryan? Probably another Japanese guy they team with in Shingo Takagi last year. Yeah, it probably is something like that. Everybody's saying it's going to be Goldberg or something like that. Ryback would be funny, dude. Ryback would be great because I'd laugh. Sammy Bear King says, Joe, yo, Sexy Joe, are you going to play Fight Forever on Wednesday? I believe I am going to play Fight Forever on Wednesday, but that depends if it gets to me because my buddy the biggest supporter in JCS history ever, and the top patron on patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show, 50 months in a row at $100. This man, this beastly man, the Emperor, the Dark Emperor, the end of the line, the enemy design, Sith NeeGAN, has sent me AEW Fight Forever for my birthday, and it should be arriving, but I don't know when it will arrive. The day of? The day after? Will it arrive early? I don't know. So, I mean, I'll tell you what, I will be playing and reviewing the game the minute I get it, because I'm on vacation, guys, for 10 days. So the minute I get that game, I will be going live with it to talk about it, to react to it, to play it, to experience it, you know, and I will do that. So that will be fun, and that's all courtesy of Sith NeeGAN. What up, Chris Dominguez? How you doing? Eat some turkey, Joe. What up, G? CM Punk going to get drunk for the first time. Wouldn't that be fun? Can you imagine what kind of person CM Punk would be if you got drunk for the first time? Dude coming at me when he won Alvarez Geeks with 12 accounts like one video. Wait, James Jones. I don't know who you're talking about. James Jones, who you're talking about? I'm not sure what you're saying. When New Japan brought G1 Climax 29 to Dallas, Okada got a huge pop. Branulus, thank you, bro. Yeah, you know, I'm not surprised about that, I guess, because everybody, you know, who's into wrestling that much, you know, is going to kind of know who Okada is, and they're going to get excited, I think, about that. Devontae says, what game are you talking about? I'm talking about the AEW game. The AEW video game comes out, like, on my birthday. The video game comes out, like, on my birthday, the day after, I think, the 29th. Fight Forever looks like WWE 2K. No, I don't think it does. Fight Forever looks like a kind of a glitchy, newer version of No Mercy or NWO Revenge to me. Maybe I'm missing something. I mean, maybe I'm seeing something that you guys aren't seeing. But Jay and Joe's World, man, thank you for the donation. I think either Goldberg or Punk. Yeah, that'd be all right, but it'd be funner to see Goldberg, I guess. It would also be fun to hear what kind of theme song they come up with, right? Because we've heard Goldberg's theme from WCW, we've heard his new WWE theme, and then we've heard his other redone theme. So I wonder what kind of theme Goldberg will have. Like, it'll be like a weird ripoff. Like, let's see, epic Roman style cinematic trailer music. So, like, I bet you we could find Goldberg's theme that he could use. And we just have Tony Khan pay for it. Like, this guy's selling the track, $3,000. Boom, you got it, right? Like, let's see what this sounds like. Is this it? No, this ain't very good. Could this be Goldberg's entrance? It's gotta be more intense than this. It can't be that. It's gotta be more intense. It's gotta be like, here we go. Could this be it? No, see, that's too weird. It's gotta be like it's gotta be pulsating. Like, let's go. You know what I mean? Like, it's on. This would be kind of cool. This could work.
Oh my God, it's Goldberg! You've got to be kidding me! Goldberg's in AEW! Holy hell! Man, we've seen a lot of stuff in this company since it's debuted. Goldberg.
Dude, wouldn't it be funny if there was a voiceover that did that in that song that was just saying Goldberg? That'd be so terrible. Goldberg. Goldberg. Dude, that would... That's not really Goldberg style, but it's more Ryback kind of style, but it would be kind of intense. But it would be it would be really funny if there was a voiceover. Goldberg. Dude. Oh my God, bro. Goldberg. You know, they're investigating the guy from Rammstein. I don't think it quite sounded that Rammstein. It was missing a little bit of the industrial, but it does have a little bit of a Rammstein vibe, yeah. Goldberg, Goldberg. He might crush your face. He's Goldberg. Und Goldberg. Eins ist Goldberg. Ist nicht Goldberg. Get the guys from Rammstein to make Goldberg's theme, and the only thing they say is Goldberg. The whole song is just the guy saying Goldberg over and over. Oh my God, bro. That'd be really funny. I'm gonna get copywritten for whatever I just played. Let's go to the donations. AEW Dynamite.
Do a little basketball dance off the concrete.
Lagoon.
I mean, I'm just so sick of you little meth head devil worshippers. I'll be honest, I'd like to take a big bite out of your face.
Speaking of Forbidden Door, JCS Forbidden Door, RP versus Rojas for the Monetize This Championship.
Well, it's going to be everybody is going to have a chance at the Monetize This Championship. So everybody has a chance at the Monetize This title. I think Luke is a front runner for the Monetize This Championship. So, by the way, Monetize This Saturday night. We'll see you live here. Saturday night. Have you missed all the other offensive shows all week? Scissor me, daddy. Let's go.
Scissor me, daddy. Scissor me. All I want you to do is scissor me. All I want you to do is scissor me. All I want you to do is scissor me. All I want you to do is scissor me. All I want you to do is scissor me. All I want you to do is scissor me.
Wrestling unrelated, but I have a question. I recently went viral on TikTok, almost 15 million views, but my question to you is, how do you deal with hate? Because some of the things they say really offend me.
Yo, Jay and Joe's World, are you still here, buddy? Let me see. I'll tell you in 1 second. You still here? I don't want to answer this if you're not here. And by the way, thank you for that donation. Jay and Joe's World, how long have you been around, bro? Jay and Joe's World went... well, I might have to buy ad space on your shit if you've got a lot of viewers. Hit me up, Jay and Joe's World. We'll have to cross promote. 15 million views, damn. I mean, dude. Once I got 1 million views. 2 million views rather. But that's on YouTube. Oh, on TikTok, yeah. It's actually, that's a lot, man. For TikTok, that's a fucking shitload on TikTok. That's amazing, bro. That's like amazing. That's really good. Oh, good, you're still here. Okay. Yeah. So here's what you do. You ignore it because you're going to get hate, bro. It's just the numbers. Dude, think about it. There's 180 people watching me now. There's 800 people watching now, 200 people watching tonight. I've got some haters, right? As we speak, I've got haters, people that do things and whatever the fuck else. So, dude, if you're successful, you're going to have haters, right? And if you add up the numbers, you're going to see hate because if 1 million people see you, chances are 80% of them, maybe they don't really say much at all, right? They see it and they go, whatever, and they move on. Maybe some of those people say good things about you. And then maybe some of those people say bad things about you. And then some of those people are going to attack you. Some of those people might even stalk you, attacking you. Some of those people might even make their own channels based on your shit to make fun of you or call you out or try to say you're a bad person or whatever it is. That stuff's going to happen when you're popular and you're big. That means that you're doing something right. So all you need to know is the good ones out there. You can either respond to it and use it as content and have fun with it that way if you want to, but that might be kind of feeding the trolls and giving people the shit they want, and playing with fire. I think the best decision is to ignore it, really, for the most part. If it's not valid or if it's not really anything other than mean shit, don't worry about it. You know what I mean? If someone's attacking you or your girl or something like that, and like she's in your video or something, and they're like, you know, your girl's a fat, ugly troll or something like that, you know, it's like, you just don't even acknowledge it, bro. Just keep doing what you're doing, because only losers would respond to that shit. Winners win. And if winners win, they're going to have haters. But acknowledging the haters or taking time out to be a part of the hating or feeding into the hate or whatever you want to say is dumb and a waste of time, because everybody's got them. Everyone's going to have them. But if everybody stopped to acknowledge it and spend time doing it, they would basically then start entertaining only the haters. And the other people that don't care about that would not be entertained, and they'll leave you. Just like Boogie2988, he spent months and months and months for like a year or two, just constantly talking about haters and Reddits on him and videos on him, and he literally dove into the hate, and his channel started dying, and then died because he spent so much time with defending himself against people that who gives a fuck. And not talking to or entertaining the people that liked him, which was probably 85% of the people that watched the guy liked the guy. So give those people entertainment. So that's what I would say, bro. If you have that many followers, you're going to have haters, dude. You're going to have haters. I mean, I've been here for 10 years. That's how you know you're doing well. You know, good. You should, fuck yeah, you've got haters. That's awesome. Damn, dude, you have a lot of followers, bro. I hope you shout me out a couple of times. I need help. You're fucking big. So, yeah, dude. Anyway, we could always talk about it more later on and whatever. But, yeah, just I wouldn't worry about any haters. You know what I mean? If you have 2 million viewers, I mean, listen. You can listen to some criticisms. And if you think some criticism might be valid, you could be like, oh, yeah, okay, maybe I shouldn't do that. I'll worry about it. But I wouldn't pay too much attention to that, because if you've already got 2 million followers on TikTok, what the hell is anyone else going to say that's going to make much, you know, they don't know anything compared to what you've been doing. So I would just ignore it. And how you deal with it is you just don't worry about it. Don't let that bother you. Look for positive comments instead and things like that. Don't bother with the other stuff. Just don't bother with it. You know, don't even acknowledge it, you know? Yeah, dude. I just know that the more you feed into it, the worse it gets. You think you have to answer for everything. You don't, you know? Certainly, I understand sometimes people build a fake narrative about you and you want to respond to it or whatever the case is, whatever. But, you know, most of the time I would say it's not worth it. Just keep crushing it. You know, especially if you've got momentum going and you're crushing it. Like, why would you ever try to, like, don't let people that don't like you derail your success. Doesn't make any sense. You know? Daniel Mills, I don't blame you, man. I get it. There's a lot of things to watch in wrestling, and I get that it's hard to keep up with all of it. You know what I mean? I get that it's hard to keep up with everything that's going on. And I think there's a lot of AEW, so it's going to be hard to follow that. So I get it. Goon, what did you do to somebody out there? What is going on with you, Goon? Goon, what the fuck did you do, bro? What is happening? Holy bro. Shit. What did you do, bro? TikTok ain't real, says Brad. Well, it's very real to the people making money on it. I mean, I don't know. It's pretty real to this guy. You know, when you get 2 million followers.
It's pretty real to me, the big guy.
Shit bomb.
Alrighty.
Adam Cole stories need Britt Baker stripping dentist.
Adam Cole's stories need Britt Baker stripping. Yeah, like her stripping in the background when he tells the stories. Yeah, I think that just, I don't know, man. Adam Cole, I just can't get into it a lot tonight too much. You know, I like Adam Cole, but him and MJF did have a good exchange though towards the end. The whole was so contrived though that I thought them being announced as tag team partners together. Of course.
Shit bomb.
They're tag team partners.
Bombshell is Mindy's Muffins now open 6 days a week.
Imagine that, dude. Mindy's Muffins. You know what I would do if I was the people that, you know, we're going after, we're getting the whatever that have a problem with CM Punk. I would just be like, Punk, leave us alone. Punk, please leave us alone, or we are going to. If you don't leave us alone, we're gonna attack Mindy's Bakery or whatever. You know what I mean? Like they like hold him up for ransom or like what do you call it, blackmail or something like that. You know what I mean? You know, that would be just fucking crazy. They're like, Punk, leave us alone, or else Mindy's Bakery gets it. And he's like, oh my God, what the fuck? And so he's got to like, I don't know, bro. That'd be so weird. That'd be so weird. Oh my God, bro. Yo, Adam Cole does look pretty good though. If you look at him. Adam Cole does look pretty good. Doesn't he look good? Adam Cole, I mean, it's the eyes, bro. It's the eyes. I think it's the eyes. I don't know. We'll see. All I wanted to do is scissor me. Let's see. But let's find out. We'll figure it out. I don't know. This is something CM Punk has done and said, I think. Let me see. I don't know. Let's check the poll, though. Let's look at the poll real quick. Let's take a look at the poll. We got 223 votes on the poll for AEW tonight, and there is a strong amount of good, right? There's not as much awesome as usual. And honestly, this is a little bit of a lower poll than I think in recent months, if you guys remember. So I do think that there's a little bit of a little bit of a lower amount there, I think. Yeah, there's something up there. I just think, like, good is very strong. Like, half of you thought it was good, and we do get a thumbs up because 17% takes us over the top for a thumbs up. But there is a pretty good chunk of blah going on, too. So there's a chunk of people that kind of find this show, and I think just find the Forbidden Door thing like, okay, it's not for you, you know? And with that, it's like, well, you know, it's what are you going to do? You know, and again, this is the problem when you dip into Ring of Honor, when you dip into Forbidden Door, you know, New Japan, and you dip into all these other things, you know, you end up with this situation where, you know, some of the fan base, the total fan base might not necessarily be in sync here with everything. Like, not everybody is fully into this. Like, I can get into it and I'm fine. I think a lot of people go along with it too, where they're like, okay, you know, I'll be into it. But I just think there's a lot of people that it loses a lot of people as well. So, and whatever that means for whoever you are or whatever, but there's a clear indication of that, you know, going on right now in AEW at this point. So yeah, I don't know. I was entertained enough tonight. I think it would have, I think it just wasn't, wasn't the most amazing thing for me. It was pretty good, and I thought the New Japan guys, most of them came off as stars. Like I said, I think the Hardy Boys opening it up with the Gun Club was kind of fun. And then it was kind of fun going into the stupid courtyard fight or whatever, the concession stand brawl or whatever. Like, they're treating this like it's like, wow, like, remember the concession stand brawl that happened? It's like, it's just funny, like, that they're, like, they've done these backstage fights a million times. They just put a different name on it, and because it's Jeff Jarrett and because of his history. But I found it fun that we had a tag team match to open the night with the Hardys, and then all of a sudden we cut to the back where there's this, concession stand brawl or whatever you want to call it going on in the back with Jeff and the Briscoe. So, it was just sort of like chaotic. So at this point, I'm pretty entertained. We got this wrestling match. We get this chaotic kind of battle going on in the back. They ended up coming out to the front, and they're beating the shit out of Briscoe. And, their story continued. It was a little goofy. It was a little weird. Karen Jarrett and all the shenanigans, and it was just like stupid. But it was just stupid fun. And, I mean, Jeff Jarrett, man, still sells amazing. It's crazy to think that Jeff Jarrett is out there wrestling. I somewhat enjoy the Jeff Jarrett stuff. I know there's all these people that just, like, don't like him and things for different reasons and whatever, but I still find him entertaining in a way. It was stupid. It got dumber as it went on, and the ending I thought was really stupid when there was, like, super kicks and everyone else is coming out of the locker room and the roll up and Briscoe wins, but whatever. The crowd loved it. It was chaotic, stupid, chaotic and ridiculous. And then we get the promo by Moxley and the Combat Club in the back and Don Callis. And, then we go to commercial. And now, this is where I was worried the show was going to stall a little bit 30 minutes in. And it did, because I just don't enjoy... I don't really enjoy Orange Cassidy that much. I just don't enjoy him that much. I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know. It is what it is, bro. We got I started kind of tapping out during the Guevara, Jericho, all those guys in the 6-man tag match. I wasn't into that really. I wasn't having a good time there. I sort of just found it to be like whatever. I just didn't enjoy that much. Let's go back to the donations though. At this point we're about, 45 minutes into the show, and I thought that was the weakest part of the show for me. Then Jericho picked up the mic to cut a little bit of a promo, so we'll talk about what he said there. So at this point, the show starts trending a little bit downward for me, but it did start, I thought started kind of chaotically fun, Let's go to the donations.
Shit bum.
Wizards receive Danilo Gallinari, Marcus Morris, Amir Coffey and 30th overall pick. Celtics receive Porzingis. Clippers receive Brogdon.
That's very interesting. Celtics trying to get a little bit bigger. Celtics trying to get a little bit bigger. D. Welsh, thank you, D. Welsh, for becoming a $5 shit bum. We need all the shit bums in the world here, man. But Soundwave92 is the top donation. He's the top dog up top. And Soundwave92 is getting wet, baby. Look at him. He's getting crazy. Louis Urdaneta, how you doing, my friend? We'll check back with the poll in a little bit and just see, see if there's any update on the poll a little bit later and see what people think. See if there's been a little bit of an update on the poll. But at this point, I think, it seems like the poll's pretty solid at where it is, and it's going to stay about there as well. Luke Rojas in the chat says, the Bloodline story is way more than just Pointing to the sky segment. Okay, so Luke Rojas is talking about WWE on an AEW show because he's a WWE mark. That's what Luke Rojas is. A WWE mark is here. I get it.
Shit bum.
Goldberg comes out to Mike and Maria Kanelli's WWE song.
That would be great. Here's to the greatest love I've ever known. And he wait a minute, it's Goldberg. It's Goldberg, Mr. Pico. I'm burning up in your... That'd be funny. That'd be great. I would probably go into a laughing fit of hysterics if that happened. I would probably bust out laughing and never stop laughing. Kicking it with Roy says the trade is off. Are you serious? After all this talk about this shit in the Celtics, are you serious that the trade is off? Is that really what's going on? What the hell, bro? Is that real? Here's a quick commercial. For some of you. Watch this commercial and support the show. Watch the whole commercial. That's crazy, dude. See, this is why I don't pay attention to the Celtics or anybody right now. I'm not paying attention. Because will they, won't they? I don't care. I'm not even watching. Not even watching. I don't know what they're going to do, and I don't care. You know what I mean? I've already had, like, this past sports year was so friggin' ridiculous. I don't want nothing to do with it. With nothing. But we know Okada looked like a star tonight. We do know that. He did come off as a star tonight. It was great. Good stuff. I think since everybody's boycotting Call of Duty because they like children being, played with, I would say that I would go to PUBG. Let's go back to PUBG, everybody. You know what I mean? So if you are a, Call of Duty fan, I just say, let's go back to PUBG, everybody. I don't know what's going on with the LSU Tigers, but this video was sent to me earlier. They were coming out for their baseball game, and I don't know what this is, but I don't think they wanted that on TV. I don't think they wanted this on TV. Okay. Dude, can you imagine if it was that big, what you would do? I don't even know what you would do if it was that huge. Where would you stick that? And why is he the only one engaging in this? Why is everybody else walking like everything's normal and he's ready for the orgy? I don't understand what's happening. Like, is he the only one that knows that they're going to, like, gangbang somebody after the baseball game? Why are all the other baseball players just like, yo, we're just walking out? But he's the one that's excited. Like, is he the only one that didn't get in on the orgy before the game or something? Or, like, I don't know what's going on there. But he's, like, really amped up for it. Like, he knows something's coming. And he might be coming. But I'm not 100%. Not 100% on that. Someone's going to have to let me know what that's about. There's zero context there. I don't have any context about what's going on in that video. But it looks fun. Wish I was a part of that. Wasn't that the player that was caught drinking? Oh, really? There was a player caught drinking? Well, that would explain it, I guess. He gets drunk and he just goes berserk. That'd be fun. I would watch way more like college baseball if there was a random guy on every team that would have to drink so much they got hammered every week. Do you know what I mean? Like that would actually be exciting. I'd be like, all right, I'll watch every single week because that's pretty fucking good, bro. God damn, man. I'll go to the Red Sox games. I miss the smell of Fenway. I only smell Massachusetts forest now. But I miss the smell of Fenway and the beach. But now I just smell Massachusetts forest. You know what I mean? Dwelsh says, is it true that you're paying Rojas for big donation nights? What? Who said that? What? I don't know. Who said that? Hey, listen, we don't talk about people's salaries on this show. I don't really have the money to pay anybody anymore on my shows. I used to pay people. Remember when JB made $400 every month off Corrupted back in the day, and then plus, but he decided to leave. And then I remember months later he was like, I need to get a second job. I was like, well, you used to make $500 a month for nothing, for just doing podcasting. But yeah, no, I mean, there's no one's officially gets paid for that much, you know. But when I have extra money, I might throw somebody some couple bucks, but not really. You know, Luke doesn't really ask for anything. Nobody really asks for anything, and I'm not really in the position to give much to anybody. I'm so fucking dead broke. But he does, you know. Oh, Luke said it? Oh, well, that was a mistake, Luke, but he makes a lot of mistakes right now, doesn't he? Luke, you're a big mistake maker. Yeah, I mean, if you, if you don't have money to get to work and somebody dropped a fucking $1,000 the night before, you're going to get helped a little bit. Joe's seeing Garbage tomorrow night again. Oh, dude, I wish I could see Garbage again. I haven't seen Garbage since 2005? 2006 or 2005. It might have been 2006. I saw them at the Axis or the Avalon in Boston. It's now the Night of the Blues, whatever the fuck, House of Blues now. Oh, boy. Well, this is why I'm going to win the Monetize This championship and not Luke. You know what I mean? And why I am going to face cream my wife with the belt around my waist. CM Punk, there's a big bombshell coming about CM Punk on Friday that I will talk about on Saturday. You guys will all probably hear about it in the news, potentially on Friday or Saturday. It's a big situation with CM Punk. I'm going to read the legal documents once they are out in the wild, and there is something coming this week. It's going to be huge. My wife thinks she can just retain it by doing almost nothing. Luke Rojas thinks he's going to win it because he's like the new crazy thing or something. Jacob thinks he's going to win it when he's really a retard idiot. And so many other people think they're going to win it. But I don't think so. But we're going to find out on Monetize This episode 420. And let's not forget that this Saturday night on Monetize This, Points in the Bank is happening. And somebody's going to get Points in the Bank for Monetize This. So whoever wins Points in the Bank, we're going to do it this way this year. Whoever wins Points in the Bank will take that amount of points into Monetize This championship night, and they can cash in whenever they want. They can cash in that night. They can cash in on another night. They can cash in whenever on the Monetize This champion. And when they do that, then it becomes them first, the champion, and then it's up to you guys to donate to whoever you want to win, and then somebody will take home the belt. It's that simple. It's going to be an interesting Saturday night because Points in the Bank means a lot now. It's been a long time since we've had it, and we'll see what happens.
Dunkachino? Don't mind if I do.
Somebody!
My name, Dunkachino. It's a whole new game.
Scissor me.
You want creamy goodness? I'm your friend. Say hello to my chocolate blend.
Julio Scissors dropping $10. Julio, thank you so much, bro. Julio Scissors, I appreciate the $10. I really appreciate that, bro. Thank you, sir. Julio. We love you, dude. Julio Scissors, man. I'm going to make Luke's night a living hell, says Dwelsh. Holy shit, dude. Look at Dwelsh. I almost want to make championship night sooner because this is exciting. I'm getting excited about this. You know what I mean? Oh, my God, bro, am I getting excited. What do we got? 3 monetized thises to go until championship night or something? 4 maybe? What's next week? What was last week? 416 or 415? I forget. We got 5 or 4, right? Maybe we should just make it. We should just do it. But I think people need a little bit of time, you know. Thank you, Julio. I really appreciate that, bro. $10, bro. That's big.
Do we all learn defeat from the whores with bad feet? Beat the meat, treat the feet to the sweet milky seat.
Ooh. Okay. Omar Fakarane. Do we all learn defeat from the whores with bad feet? Beat the meat, treat the feet to sweet milky seat. Okay. I mean, I don't know what that rhyme exactly is. I don't know what's happening there, Omar, with that rhyme, but it's making me uncomfortable because of all the foot references. I don't know why, but it's making me uncomfortable. There's a mod fight in the chat between Luke and Dwelsh. This is great. What if Sith NeeGAN shows up? Because Sith NeeGAN, we know where Sith NeeGAN goes with his donation usually if it's a championship night. He goes to the pot? Will he do that? To the pot? Because it could go anywhere if it goes to the pot. Or will Sith NeeGAN try his best? Maybe Sith NeeGAN will actually put the belt, will try to vote for Leah. For the first time ever, he won't go to the pot, he'll go to Leah. Because that would keep the belt here in my home and safe in a way. Or maybe he'll go to the pot and anybody could win. Or maybe he'll vote for me. Or maybe he'll vote for Luke Rojas, Sith NeeGAN. If Sith NeeGAN is even here. We don't even know if Sith will be here. He might not be here. He was already here to celebrate my birthday. So you don't know if he's even going to be here. I mean, it could be the end of line. But who knows what else could happen? And who could show up? Who could show up on Monetize This? Episode 420. Coming up soon. In about 5 weeks. 5 weeks away from 420. Monetize This. Smoke up. Omar, thank you. Texas Chode House says stroke meat with your feet. Ugh. You know, there's been a couple of times I've seen videos with girls doing that, and I'm like, I like that. I don't know why. Like, yeah, I'd like that. And I'm surprised by it. Let me call my wife real quick. Let's make a call to my wife. Live on the air. My LSU is one more game away from the World Series. That dude is wild. That's what it is. He's excited about the World Series, you know? About their World Series. He's excited. That's why he's doing the banger move. Think about how pumped he is. Jesus Christ. I can't believe she didn't answer the phone. Let's see. Wasn't that player the guy that was caught drinking? Yeah, so multiple people have said that this is the guy that was caught drinking or that was drinking or something like that. Does he even get in trouble for that, or is that even like a problem that the guy was drinking? I feel like it shouldn't. It's not really a big deal. The guy was, But I also feel like this is a big deal. Like somebody who was drinking like this would get like suspended or like in major trouble or whatever. But like, it's not that big a deal. Stroke meat. I don't know. I'm trying to think of like, I don't know, bro. I just feel like the guy wouldn't be playing in the next game if he really did something like that. By the way, the other day, Luke Rojas did an impression of Garguts that was freaking hilarious. This was spot on, guys. This is one of the best impressions I've ever seen. I mean, of a guy. How do you impersonate Garguts? I wouldn't even know how to do it. Well, Luke does know how to do it.
Wait, here's Garguts. Ready? Yeah, it's like a good, it's a good fucking, fuck you. You don't fucking know any fucking thing. It's a fucking demic. Fuck you, you fucking piece of fucking goddamn fucking shit.
You sound like the lead singer from Death Cab.
Oh my god, dude, that is Garguts, dude. What the fuck, dude?
I almost Garguts was on the call there for a second.
Well, you know what? I am trying to lose weight though. I had that.
That really was him, dude. That was.
You don't fucking know any fucking thing. It's a fucking demic. Fuck you, you fucking piece of fucking goddamn fucking shit.
You sound like the lead.
Dude, that was him. Like, that was straight up Garguts, bro. PV Sweetie Pie said, Luke is cool, but embarrassing. He's a Patriots fan. I live in New Jersey as well, and you're up north. Your teams are Jets and Giants. South Jersey, we're Eagles fans. Dude, well, he says, well, my dad was a Patriots fan. I didn't just choose them. They won a lot. I grew up with them as my team. I'm a lot of things, but a bandwagon fan isn't one of them. And then PV Sweetie Pie wrote, all good, man. Yeah, like, Luke has a real good reason that he's a Patriots fan. You know what I mean? His dad actually was a Patriots fan. Now, why was his dad a Patriots fan? That's the question. You know what I mean? But yes, the cadence was dead on. Like, that was fucking hilarious what Luke did there. Anyway, where are we in the review? We're about an hour in. The Elite promo cringed me out. But like I said, MJF and Adam Cole, I thought had a decent moment in the ring, kind of. A little contrived how that went down. Orange Cassidy bored the hell out of me. I didn't want to even watch this match with Zack Sabre Jr., whatever the fuck his name is. I didn't care about any of this. It was entertaining enough. Then they did some cringy thing where they all grabbed the belt, and it was so cringy, dude. These guys were all just wrestling each other, and now they're standing in the ring, and they all have to grab the belt, almost like a WWE moment where they wanted the photo op of these guys all grabbing the belt. Why is the guy who's like injured holding his face like, I have to touch the belt. I have to touch and tug the belt like it's something. And then I'll touch the belt too. Well, I'll touch the belt like to show that we're in a match together for the belt. Oh, like, dude, it was so WWE lame as fuck. And then Orange Cassidy came in the ring, and then he ran in to touch the belt too, but he didn't like run in to take the belt. He ran in to just like touch it. He's like, guys, I'm gonna touch the belt too. I'm gonna touch the belt too. I'm gonna touch the belt too because I'm the champion. It's my belt. I'm gonna touch the belt too. And then he touches the belt. He gets in the ring, and because this is obviously like a photo op situation, he puts his hand on the belt, but then he turns around while holding the belt in the weirdest fucking way ever to be like, oh, I'm gonna walk away with it. Oh no, they're holding on to the belt. Just so they can have this weird photo op of everyone touching the belt. Dude, they look like fucking losers at this point. That was like, dude, that was like this shot. Like, what a bunch. This is the lamest fucking thing. Like, what is this? Like, we've all got to touch the belt before the match in some weird photo op. Like, this was straight out of WWE, dude. This was stupid as shit. But whatever, wherever, whenever, because that's about how I feel about every match. Now, when Orange Cassidy comes out, I that's literally what I think. When he's in the if he was in a match for a belt, if he was in a match against a guy for his like virginity, if he was in a match for whatever the fuck he's in a match for, I think whatever, whenever. Like, that's just what I think. Literally what I think when I see Orange Cassidy. Like, who gives a damn? That was so lame. I don't know who booked this and said, you all touch the belt at the end. Like, this looks so stupid. Ridiculous. All right. Yeah, I mean, so let's just move on from that, I guess, because it was cringy. And then we get towards the end here. We're about an hour and 40 minutes in. The women come out and do just about nothing. I sort of tapped out here. I do like a little bit of the heel stuff with Toni Storm that they've been kind of doing. At least she has more presence because of it. And I know she's got the OnlyFans and everything else and whatever else like that, but, I think this has helped her out a little bit for the most part. Orange Cassidy has great matches you show when you don't know anything other than mainstream. Andy, you're a fucking idiot. I've been watching Orange Cassidy for fucking years, bro. This is mainstream, you fucking idiot, Andy. I'm sorry, Andy, but you say some of the stupidest shit in the comments sometimes, bro. You don't know anything but mainstream. This is fucking mainstream, you fuck. He's been mainstream for like 3 years since he's been in the company. He's fucking mainstream. He's a champion in a huge promotion. Orange Cassidy has great matches. Yeah, and when he has great matches, I've talked about him. So I guess you don't know anything about my show, Andy fucking numbskull in the chat, because you don't watch my show because I literally jerked off to Orange Cassidy when he won a match a while back, and it was really good. And he had a great match. I think it was against, who did he have a great match against? We talked about it, Bandito or somebody else. It was a really good fucking match, and we talked about Orange Cassidy having a great match. Well, guess what? He's back to not fucking doing anything, really, and being a lame fuck. I don't give a fuck. Superman punch, divey, flipsy-do. He sucks at this point. So you can take your fucking mainstream and shove it up your ass because this is a fucking mainstream show. And guess what? He sucks right now. Maybe he won't suck in 2 months. And yes, he's had great matches. But guess what? This wasn't one of them, and this was fucking lame. Just because he's had great matches doesn't mean that this moment didn't suck ass. What do you want to do? Just blow him every time because he had great matches in the past? Oh, Orange Cassidy had some great matches in the past, so now that he's fucking lame and then he comes out there and does this shit with the belt, tonight I'm just going to say he's great because in the past he's had good matches. Well, what the fuck the point in fucking reviewing anything then? Because something he did in the past in a fucking bingo hall. You fuck. Shove a fucking goat's cock up your ass, you fuckhead. All right, I'm back. I'm back, bro. I'm sorry, but I had to go shove a knife up my ass after like that stupid comment. Listen, guys, I hope you hit the like button because we really need to hit 100 likes. I mean, it's kind of ridiculous that we're at 84 likes. I mean, come on. There's 184 people here, and we have 84 likes. That sucks. But hey, whatever. You know what I mean? I don't know, bro. That was pretty funny. But yeah, so it's like, it's one of those things where it's like Orange Cassidy is that situation was bad, and although it was boring and it was like goofy, and he's done some goofy stuff recently, that doesn't mean he hasn't been awesome in the indies, and he hasn't been awesome on AEW. He's been great. But there are times where he's just terrible to me, and that's right now. He's in one of those moments where he's not doing well. You know what I mean? Where he's not doing so well. But, the fact that you would tell me that I don't, like, what the fuck are you, like, I don't understand that comment. I don't understand, like, I don't get it. I don't get it, Andy, bro, or whatever your name is. Who was it that said that? I don't remember. Was it Andy? Andy something? No. What did he say? I'll go back to his original comment. I don't know. I can't fucking find it. Andy. There it is. Andy said, Orange Cassidy has great matches. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Orange Cassidy has great matches. You show when you don't know anything other than mainstream. What the fuck does that have to do? See, like, what does that have to do with you don't know mainstream? We're talking about the guy touching the belt. We're not even talking about his matches. And what does mainstream mean? Orange Cassidy has matches in AEW. It's all mainstream. Everything Orange Cassidy does in AEW is mainstream. It's on the mainstream stage. I don't know. What does mainstream mean? What are you talking about, Andy? When you say mainstream, what do you mean by mainstream? You know what I mean? What exactly do you mean by mainstream? Orange Cassidy has been mainstream for like the last 3 years. What are you saying? What is mainstream? What does that mean? Please, like, let me know. I'm open to talking about it and figuring out what the fuck you're talking about. I just don't understand what you're saying. I don't know. Orange Cassidy is the GOAT, says Rich. Okay. I've never seen you before. I feel like this guy made an account to say that. But yeah, I like Orange Cassidy halfway. Like I sometimes I really love Orange Cassidy and I think he's great. And then there's other times where I just find him just nothing. You know what I mean? It can kind of go both ways. You know what I mean? Anna Hanneman says, that was really uncalled for. You just lost a fan and a patron. Jesus Christ. What? Why? What was uncalled for? Why can't people be specific? What was uncalled for? This guy said, I don't know anything but mainstream. What is, like, what, I'm not allowed to defend myself? What do you have to do with it, Anna? Anna, what the hell do you have to do with what I said to Andy? You're a member and a patron. Anna, I like you. Like, what the fuck are you doing? See, Andy, now you're costing me patrons and members because you said that. And I said the truth and what I think. And people get mad at that. Like, please tell me. What the fuck did I say that was that bad? I literally defended myself. Okay. Andy, are you Anna? Are you, like, what the fuck? I've supported the show for years. Bye. Well, Andy, don't leave. Just because I'm fighting with you right now doesn't mean I don't like you. I don't care whether you support or don't support or, well, I mean, I really appreciate your support, Andy. But I don't want to lose you. I want to have an argument. You know, Andy? It's okay. You're allowed to speak. I'm not going to ban you, bro. You know what I'm saying? What in the world does mainstream have to do with Orange Cassidy? Explain that to me. I just criticized him touching the belt. It doesn't get any more mainstream than what they just did. All four of those guys grabbing onto the title so they could take a photo op. That is mainstream. That is mainstream. Them all grabbing the belt, then facing the cam so they can get a picture for the pay-per-view. That's mainstream. That's not indies. That's not other stuff. That's the mainstream bullshit. It's literally WWE. So saying that I only watch mainstream, it doesn't make any sense at all. I've watched New Japan for years before. I watched ECW, WCW, WWE. I've watched everything. It doesn't matter if I don't watch the indies because the indies are shit and not many people are watching them. So there's nothing that's going to make me not knowledgeable about wrestling because I've seen it all, bro. I've called independent wrestling for over 10 years. I've watched Ring of Honor for 20 years off and on. I've watched New Japan Pro Wrestling off and on for 12, 13, 14 years. Like, bro, like, I've seen almost everything of anything and everything. And in this current time in my life, this past 5 years, I am selective about what I watch at this point. Because I've seen it all already. I've seen it all. I'm selective about what I watch now. Very selective. So your attempt to sort of like try to like, you've got to be specific. You can't just say, well, Joe, you simply are a mainstream viewer. You don't understand how great Orange Cassidy is. Oh, yeah? Tell me how great Orange Cassidy is. How much does Orange Cassidy draw? How great. Please explode in my mind with how amazing Orange Cassidy is when he's in the mainstream the last 3 years. What is it that I am missing about wrestling of the last 38 years of my life that secrets that I don't know about wrestling? Please tell me. Tell me the secrets of the wrestling I don't know. Please explain. I'll wait when you have a good example of the knowledge that I'm missing. I'd like to know about this knowledge that you have that I don't have because I criticized what they did with Orange Cassidy in the ring and you don't like it. Like, I'm trying to figure it out. You're being very vague. You know what I mean? I'm assuming you're, like, at this point, I wonder if you're just trolling. Like, it's got to be a troll, right? You can't be real that you're saying these things. Impact Wrestling has been somewhat better at times than many things recently, but I don't watch it because it's underwhelming to me, and it goes nowhere in the end for me. And the crowds are so small, it's not exciting enough. So, and I don't have enough time, to be honest. And it doesn't draw a crowd. My Impact Wrestling reviews are dead. Dead. So I don't watch it, really. But I do see some things, and sometimes it's like, wow, Impact Wrestling is probably better than most things this week. But guess what? I don't watch it. You know why? Because it's not sustainable. It's garbage. Doesn't draw a crowd. I like you, Andy. I like having a debate with people. But you got to bring. I love people that challenge me. I want you to challenge me. How stupid would this show be if everybody was like, Joe, you're absolutely right, Joe. Joe, you're always right. Ah. Like, no, bro, challenge me. I like to be challenged. I'm not going to ban you or block you or nothing. I don't watch Impact. Joe, you don't watch Impact, New Japan, Ring of Honor. Okay, but what do you mean? I've watched Ring of Honor for years. I've watched Impact Wrestling here or there for years when it was good. I'm just trying to figure out what is that? What do you mean I don't? Why does it matter if I watch Ring of Honor or not? What is Ring of Honor going to tell me about Orange Cassidy that doesn't make sense to me right now? Because your problem was that you were saying that I don't understand Orange Cassidy. I only know the mainstream. What is different between Ring of Honor And New Japan Pro Wrestling, you know what I mean, like, is mainstream in New Japan. I don't really watch New Japan anymore at all. You're right. But what does that have to do with what I said? Because earlier I said Ishii is wonderful. He's a great brooding fucking guy, and I explained what type of matches Ishii has. And then I explained how Okada is amazing and is like the John Cena of New Japan. So I literally sat here and praised all of the New Japan pro wrestlers and said that they feel big in front of this crowd tonight, and people recognize them, and I think it's going to go pretty well. And I'm interested in Forbidden Door. I said that. So I literally just put over New Japan Pro Wrestling and explained and expressed my knowledge of each one of those wrestlers. But I don't really watch it anymore because I'm not really interested in New Japan anymore. But I'm somewhat interested in the Forbidden Door situation we got going on here, and I happen to be familiar with all those wrestlers because I've seen hundreds of matches by all of them. So I don't watch New Japan right now, so what does that mean, that I don't know what about wrestling that I don't know? Because I've watched New Japan Pro Wrestling for years. So what is it about not watching New Japan right now that is a detriment to what I'm saying tonight? I'd like to know that. It doesn't make sense to me what you're saying. And Ring of Honor is just fucking AEW for the most part. So Ring of Honor doesn't mean shit because it's not Ring of Honor. You know when I watched Ring of Honor? When it was fucking Ring of Honor! When it was awesome! I watched Ring of Honor when fucking CM Punk was in it before WWE. I watched Ring of Honor when Kevin Steen was there. I watched Ring of Honor when Tyler Black was there. I watched Ring of Honor over the years, even recently until they went out of business and sold or whatever they did. They sold out, basically. Or when they kind of went out of business during COVID. I was watching Ring of Honor off and on then. They were on Nessun on my local channels. So please explain to me how not watching every single new episode now of the new Ring of Honor, how I don't know anything. It makes no sense what that comment is. That I only know mainstream. Ring of Honor is like mainstream at this point. They're not Ring of Honor anymore. The people from Dynamite and shit are on Ring of Honor, dude. So what the fuck is the difference? It makes no fucking sense at all, that comment. Guess what? Tonight Orange Cassidy was a fucking loser out there, standing there in front of the fucking belt. So, it doesn't make any sense to me that these comments. Makes no sense. David Lucas, thank you for becoming a $5 patron on Patreon. Alison Tuckwab, thank you for becoming a $5 patron on Patreon. John Zippe, thank you for becoming a $5 patron on Patreon. And MWM, thank you for becoming a $5 patron as well. And I don't know why Anna was upset. Because I don't know, made fun of Orange Cassidy. I don't know. Ring of Honor is a fucking mess. Impact Wrestling is underwhelming. So if you want to watch indie stuff, watch the indies. Because they're better, probably. Why don't you watch PWG and tell me everything that happens from PWG? Well, if you don't watch PWG and CZW and some of the other little places around, then you don't know anything about wrestling. How about that? How about that? How about if you don't watch CZW and you don't watch PWG every single night and you don't watch LWTV33 LGBTQ 5000 and you don't watch Undisputed Super Pro Wrestling in New Hampshire and you don't watch CZLW from Wisconsin, the cheese state, and you don't watch Texas Dropstone and you don't watch LWL from Lucha Libre, then you don't have anything, right? Fucking end yourself if you think like that. Okay? Bro, I will fucking eat your heart out and I'll spit it into the mouth of a dying child to save its life. And then when that child grows up, I'll show that fucking little child a picture of you and I'll say, you're alive today because I ate this poor fuck's body and spit it into your mouth and fed you. And you're a fucking goddamn cannibal, baby. And that's why you're alive today. But that poor son of a bitch is dead, suffering. But you ate his meat and his essence is inside of you. So at some point in your life, if you find yourself being a douchebag to somebody and a scumbag to somebody, I want you to stop, wait, and say to yourself and say it out loud even to that person, say, I'm sorry there's a part of me that's a real big scumbag because I ate some poor prick when I was a baby. I was force-fed the meat of a scumbag, and I grew up, and every once in a while, that little shadow self, that part of me, pulls out and pukes out, and it speaks out, and it's almost like a slip of the tongue. Some disgusting part of his soul is in my body, and my words become his for the split second, and I apologize because every bit of that scumbaggery that came out of my mouth was a little hint of his essence, and it ain't me, man. So I apologize, and I'm sorry, but let's move on with the day. And every once in a while, you apologize because of that. That's what you are in for if you keep this up. Do you understand? Fuck. Anyway, the link to donate to the show is at the top of the chat if you want to say something else or call me out or say things. I don't know, whatever you want to do, I don't care. Or super chat, whatever, whenever, whoever, whatever. We'll see. I'm sorry, but I like Andy, and I enjoy Andy, and I think you make, you tried. Some of that has a point to it about what you said about me, maybe a little bit, but I don't agree. LGBTQ 5000. Ed's view. Did I say that? Konnichiwa. Ohayou gozaimasu. Domo arigato. Ohayou gozaimasu. Sayonara. I love you guys. Omar Fakarani says ROH. Oh no, Frank G Variety Show says ROH is a hot mess. What up, Frank? We were listening to your ASMR the other day on the show. It was very intriguing to me. Upload a video here right now seeing Tiger Mask 1985. Okay, Travis. I don't get it. Buttons, grips, and rips. What's going on? That's the spirit, says Alan Quills. Joe, this Andy Mark. What's up, Derek Hans? Has anybody else said anything? I don't know. See, when I made a mistake about reading people's comments that were ridiculous. You know what I mean? That's why I just wait for the donations. You know what I mean? Wait for the donation, respond to that. You go into the comments, you see shit that makes your head explode. You know what I mean? And that's what's happened here. I mean, I'm not a smart, you know what I mean? What do I know? I've got a GED, bro. Mustafa's muted in the Discord. Joe, unmute him. Why is he muted in the Discord? I didn't mute him. Oh, I muted him the other day, yeah, because he had all this background noise, and he was saying all this goofiness. Bro. 100% mainstream, 0% Texas dropstone. I don't even know what I was saying, bro. Texas dropstone? What the fuck is that? I don't even know what that is. There you go, Rojas. I'm Mustafa. I'm sorry, bro. My bad, dude. No, it doesn't, Joe. That kid takes a shot at you all the time when you disagree with AEW bullshit. Oh, really, Derek? Okay. Well, fuck him. Maybe it's Tony Khan. Do you guys think that Andy is Tony Khan in the chat? Hey, Andy, why don't you just hire me, and I will kick ass for you as a commentator in your company, Tony Andy Khan, and I will kick ass, and we'll fucking go to the goddamn heights that we should be at AEW. Okay, Tony, Andy, whatever you are? It's probably Tony Khan in the chat. Which is fine. Hire me. Let's go. Let's do this. I love you, Tony. I love AEW. I love AEW. That's why I review it. It's usually great. I thought tonight was all right. I gave it a 6 out of 10. And I'm ready for Forbidden Door, and we're reviewing Forbidden Door. I'm excited. I don't even watch New Japan right now. Not that interested. But you know what? I was interested in the Forbidden Door stuff tonight and last week and whatever. So let's go. Let's go. It's odd that you like a lot of what AEW does, but one thing, aw, man, look out. Well, see, that's why I'm wondering if Andy might be Tony Khan. Because when you criticize something of a creator's, a lot of times, even if you praise a whole bunch of stuff they do, if you criticize one or two little things, they can't help but, like, they want to be praised for everything. I've noticed this about Hollywood writers and Hollywood people. And so, therefore, why wouldn't it be the same for a guy like Tony Khan? If you say 90% of it is good, but you criticize 10% of it, they're still going to get triggered over that 10% of it. So I'm wondering now, fully wondering if Andy is Tony Khan or somebody in the company. But I would say probably Tony. So, Andy, man, just give it up, bro. What up, TK? We love you. I love you, bro. Tony, I love you, dude. Or if you're like a producer in the back or somebody, I don't know. We mostly love you. I don't know. And by the way, just because I find the guy underwhelming right now, and I find it cringe that they all touch the belt and that stuff, that doesn't mean it's the wrong decision and that you're not, maybe other people love it. I'm just telling you what I think about it. You know what I mean? Maybe it's a good thing. Maybe everybody loves that sort of thing. Maybe you needed to get that photo op, and so fuck it, we're going to go do it, even if it looks a little weird. You know, we're going to get that shot. I don't care. Okay. You know what I mean? Andy says, I'm just listening, and I've actually called you. I'm impressed that I'm Tony Khan. Okay, Andy. My bad if you called me. I'm sorry. I wish you were Tony Khan, though, because, you know, I could use a paycheck, so, you know, whatever. Whenever. I mean, without Andy, we wouldn't have this amazing, you know, rant tonight. You know what I'm saying? That's why criticism is good. I like criticism, just like I'm giving it to them and whatever. I like receiving it. If I think you're wrong, I can cut a promo on how I think you're wrong. But if you are right, or if you have an opinion, I mean, I can't change that. I get it. I get it if you don't like what I said. And I get it if you think that I'm wrong and whatever. I'm going to tell you why I think I'm right. Or why I at least have this opinion. It's valid. You know what I mean? I don't want to censor people because they criticize me. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to ban you like, if this was what's-his-face's chat, you'd be fucking banned, bro. You're fucking banned, bro. Hit the fucking bricks. But I'm not going to ban people for, even if they, you know, if they seem like they're trolling 100%, yeah, maybe you might get in trouble. You might get timed out first, then you might get, you know, if you're fully just trying to troll. And you did borderline with that, I feel like, a little bit. But I think you really did mean that, it sounds like. So, whatever. I don't know. TK must get straight shit out of Colombia. Yeah, TK is wild, bro. I would love to drink with Tony Khan. I don't even drink anymore, really, but I would drink with Tony Khan and have some smokies with Tony Khan. It would be a fun time, I think. Plus, I could be like his bodyguard, too. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Someday ask me wrestling questions back to the 70s. Sure. There's a difference between disagreeing with Joe and being a complete douche and insulting his intelligence. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's what Troy would do if Troy was here. Troy usually does that. He's so superior, guys. Amazingly superior. I don't know why Omar just sent me this, but Omar just sent me a video of me.
But think Orange Cassidy is entertaining. What are you talking about? I spent a year shitting on Orange Cassidy.
Okay, I can't wait to hear what this is. By the way, this has to be from 2 years ago. Because I have a green screen behind me. When is this from, Omar? When is this video from, Omar? I have a green screen going on behind me.
You rant about Raw, but think Orange Cassidy is entertaining. What are you talking about?
Oh, so this is like the reverse. This is somebody complaining that I ranted about Raw and that I don't rant enough about Orange Cassidy. So this is someone saying, this is like the opposite of Andy. Andy thinks I bash Orange Cassidy and I hate mainstream stuff. And this guy thinks that I only love mainstream stuff. This is hilarious. See? Maybe it's just a big troll on me. I don't know.
You rant about Raw, but think Orange Cassidy is entertaining. What are you talking about? I spent a year shitting on Orange Cassidy. I shit on him. Where have you been, Ernest, you fucking idiot fuck? I spent a year saying Orange Cassidy sucks. Because he had a fucking good spot the other night on AEW, suddenly I like him? Ernest Cook, fuck yourself and your mother. And fuck your family!
Oh my God, dude, I gotta clip some of that, bro. What?
You rant about Raw, but think
I'm gonna leave this briefcase right here.
Oh my God, dude.
I'm gonna leave this
Alison
briefcase
Tuckwab.
right here. I'm gonna leave this briefcase right here. I'm gonna leave this briefcase right here.
Oh my God, Ernest.
Son, run, you fat bitch. Run, you fat bitch. Run, you fat bitch. Run, you fat bitch.
You better run.
Run, you fucking
Better run.
bitch. Don't you think I'm a fucking terrorist? Run, you fat bitch. Run, you fat bitch.
When I said fuck your family.
Never run so hard in all your damn life.
Yeah, you gotta run.
Run, you fat bitch.
Tupac.
Your buddies tonight.
Your buddies tonight. I know, they're all messed up, huh? Alison Tuckwab, we can be buddies. We could be heroes. Alison, good to hear from you, Alison Tuckwab. And she is dropping some donos. The 1999 dropping down. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah, brother. Really appreciate it. Crazy shit, bro. Alison Tuckwab, thank you, Alison. Good to hear from you. And we're going black screen. Alison Tuckwab, close, but not enough to beat Soundwave 92's $29.99 top dono. But Alison, thank you. What up, Alison? Good to see you up. It's pretty late. Alan's up. Allison's up, rather. What up, Alan? I see Alan, too. But all right, let's, Alison, courtesy of Alison, let's clip this. Alison Tuckwab and Omar Fakarani. Let's all give it up for Omar, who just, like, at a moment's notice, like, Omar dials up rants of mine. He, like, just knows, like, where all my rants are and where shit is. Like, he just dials them up somehow.
You rant about Raw, but think Orange Cassidy is entertaining. What are you talking about? I spent a year shitting on Orange Cassidy. I shit on him. Where have you been, Ernest, you fucking idiot fuck? I spent a year saying Orange Cassidy sucks. Because he had a fucking good spot the other night on AEW, suddenly I like him? Ernest Cook, fuck yourself and your mother. And fuck your family.
Oh, my God, bro. I don't know which clip to use. I'm not really sure.
And fuck your family.
That one's pretty funny. I think fuck your family is a winner. I think fuck your family is a winner. I'm gonna grab that one, and then we grab another one, but that one, that's definitely one we got to use. Fuck your family is a winner.
Fuck your family.
Oh my God. All right, we'll grab that one. That one's pretty funny. Throw that on the soundboard now. Because that's amazing. All right, what else do we got, though? We got,
I'm gonna leave this briefcase.
Oh, shit.
Right.
Whoa, Allison dropping another one. Allison.
Right
at a moment's notice, like Omar
right
dials
here.
up rants.
I'm gonna leave this briefcase right here. I'm gonna leave this briefcase right
I
here.
shit on him. Where have you been, Ernest, you fucking
fat
idiot
bitch.
fuck?
Run, you fat bitch. Run, you fat bitch. Run, you fat bitch.
You gotta run, you gotta run.
Run, you
Gotta run, you gotta run.
Don't you think I'm a fucking
We're going all night. You wanna hear me talk shit about people? I'll do it.
you fat bitch?
You better
Never run so hard in all your damn life.
good. How are you doing? I was saying, where are you, buddy? Good night, miss my messenger.
Oh, what up, Allison? I'm really glad you're here. You have a good night, too, if you're going to bed. But Allison, thank you. Yeah, I saw you. I think I got your message earlier, Allison. It's good to see you. No one's going to be... Now, here's the thing, Allison. Are you going to jump ship to the Jets, or are you going to root for the Packers, or are you going to go for the Packers and the Jets this year? That's the question with Allison. Where is she going to go as far as her football allegiances lie? What's going to happen there for Allison this year? That's what I question. I can't wait to see what happens. All right, let's grab another clip courtesy of Omar Fakarani and Alison Tuckwab.
Where have you been, Ernest, you fucking idiot fuck? You fucking idiot fuck?
So it's got to be one.
Fucking idiot fuck?
So you fucking idiot fuck has got to be one.
You fucking idiot fuck?
All right, let's... I think fucking idiot fuck is definitely one. So we got another one. We're lining up all these sound clips. So let's see what other ones we can come up with here.
Spent a year saying Orange Cassidy sucks. Cassidy sucks. Orange Cassidy sucks. Sucks. Sucks.
I almost want to just take sucks.
Sucks.
I think sucks is funny just by itself. Just sucks. Do you guys think I should just clip sucks?
Sucks. Sucks.
I don't know. It's kind of funny. Not that funny. It's kind of funny.
You fucking idiot fuck.
That's pretty good. Did I not clip the other one? What the fuck? Am I not? Are these in order? I'm asking you guys like you guys know what I'm doing here. Oh, yeah, here it is. I found it.
Fuck your family!
There you go. Billy the Fridge. Was there anything about that? I guess that was, that was basically it. I think. All right. I don't hate Orange Cassidy. I like 30% of the time I really enjoy Orange Cassidy. I just think it's 70% of the time I don't really like. He's either like indifferent to me, or he's like really bad, or he's indifferent. But I think 30% of the time I like him. So I think Orange Cassidy overall is pretty good. But there are lots of times where I don't get it. I just don't understand it. And, I just don't. Yeah, that's me, though. I don't know. But he's if I was live and I was seeing Orange Cassidy live, I'd probably be cheering him, having a beer, be like, fucking here he comes, man. Yeah, this fucking stupid, whatever the hell the new music. Whatever. I'm going both. Oh, Allison's going both ways. Alison Tuckwab going both ways. The Jets and the Packers this year. Confirmed by Allison in the chat just now. All right, guys, we got a few more minutes left, I suppose. If you want to rapid fire it in the chat, go for it. Super chat if you'd like to super chat like Allison did, or use the donation link that I pinned to the top of the chat or in the description box down below. There's a new $19.99 donation. Don't forget that. A lot of people may have forgotten. We added a new $19.99 Streamlabs donation listed down below for you, and there's a $5.95 one, $5.95. It's not listed, so just remember those two are there. And other ones, they're all there, listed down below, blah, da, 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 da. If you want to extend the show, drop some comments. We'll react to them. But if not, well, I will wrap up with my closing statements here. First of all, I'm going to give AEW Dynamite tonight a 6 out of 10. I am fairly excited going into Forbidden Door. More excited than I thought I would be. I thought a lot of the, I thought a lot of the, New Japan stuff was fun for the most part.
Shit bomb.
But I do understand complaints.
I got so much shit and many rants of you. If need any more, just hit me up.
Oh, dude, you can send me rants of me whenever you want. I'm a narcissist. I'll enjoy it. No, it's not that. It's that I just enjoy ballistic humor. Like, people going off the rails and fucking absurdity really cracks me up. Yo. Oh, holy shit, bro. Oh, holy night. The stars are fucking shining. Omar Fakarani, thank you, sir. But let's give it up for Johnny Wood. Fucking Mr. Wood, man. He just became a $25 producer patron on Patreon. Mr. Wood, dude, thank you so much, bro. I'm going to get the new producers tier out in a bit, and you guys will be able to see everybody's names on the list and enjoy your credit. And if you are a new producer or patron, you will be on the list as well, of course. And so, Mr. Wood, you will be on the producers tier, man. Thank you so much, dude, for Jesus, bro, for jumping up to the $25 spot. Let's take a look at some of the other $25 patrons right now. $25, $50, and even $100, but most people are at least $25 producers. There's the list right there. So we can add Mr. John Wood to that list, and I will have the new producers list out probably on Saturday or sooner. So, John, thank you, man. And if you guys want to really support what I do and you like what I do a lot and you want to get your names listed down below on the videos going forward, as long as you're a $25 producer, you'll see those names updated in a few days down below officially, all of them updated, and you will see the border of the names as well. So we'll make sure to credit everybody on the producer credit, and that's big, man. We're trying to be like the bimbos on OnlyFans, you know what I mean? But I don't get the girly, I don't get the tatas. I mean, I got the man boobs a little bit, but you know, I don't get the tatas they got. You know what I mean? You know? Luke Rojas, someone drop a 500 bomb. What the fuck? Jesus, dude. That would be crazy. I don't think that's happening. But thank you, Luke Rojas. Joe hates orange cock. No. I mean, that's Trump's dick, isn't it? Isn't Trump look like that down there? I don't know, bro. But that being said, man, I'm going to cruise on out of here, I suppose. Leave a comment, leave a like, leave whatever you want. You know, I hope you sub. I hope you share this video. Hope you tell your family and friends. Listen to this crazy crackhead idiot called Joe Cronin on YouTube. And if you're a wrestling fan, you really got to listen to it. And that's really about it, man. I think I'm going to head on out. I think I'm going to wrap it up. I'm going to call it a night. I just want wrestling to find its passion from the 80s again, says James Jones. I get that. Apparently the Celtics trade is back on, says Kicking It with Roy. Oh, okay. Celtics trade back on, everybody. It's back. Thank you guys so much, man, for supporting everything I do here. Soundwave 92, top donation. Alison Tuckwab, most donations. Thank you, Allison. Thank you, Soundwave 92, the top guy. We'll have something for you on Friday night. A little bit of Friday night post-SmackDown / mischief going on here for a little bit, for a second maybe. And then Saturday night, Monetize This, episode 416. Episode 416, Monetize This. Not for the faint of heart this Saturday night, no doubt about it. It's going to be something else. Kind of redoing the room down here a little bit. Got some studio building and action going on here, so some new shit. I'm going to go back to my multi-cam angles and some crazy stuff. Back to the way it was a couple years ago before the little mini flood happened. Working on that soon, so we'll have that going on here. And a bunch of other shit. Big week off coming up. It's going to be fun. Joshua David, what up, Joshua? Thank you, bro, for the support on Patreon and everywhere else, bro. You're a beast. I love you, and I'll play with Luke Rojas' privates on your behalf, brother. Okay, let me tell you that.
You fucking idiot fuck! Fuck your family!
Flog off!
Fuck your family! You fucking idiot fuck! Fuck your family!
I hope you fuck your
Okay, sweetheart, get ready for the gook.
John Wood is a new $25 patron producer.
Joe, if you're listening, you stupid fuck. He looks like one of those guys that from Long Island that wants to be a white rapper, but he's 30-something years old, lives in his parents' basement.
Orgasmic Isaiah, I knew you'd come.